When last we left our intrepid hero, he had just been knocked unconscious by our Inferno Salamander and dragged to another room. I said not to hurt him, or at least ensure he's kept alive. Thank you for keeping your word.
Of course. I had some doubts, but it was a little fun to play with the boy.
I'm just so sad I didn't get to play with him yet.
Well, if you're lucky, you might not get your time.
Oh, I will. Oh, I just want to grab him.
Enough, you two. Specialist, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's start, shall we?
Excellent. Get as much information out of him as you can. The Rogue Project cannot be compromised. You two, return to your positions. Understood?
You're no fun. I'll see you
Good
later,
info.
honey.
Good 10-4 for me. I'll go and wait my turns.
And you, Specialist, make sure that you don't kill him.
Oh, I'll keep him alive as long as possible. Don't you worry about that. I like to extend the experience.
No. Death. I need him.
No death, I assure you.
Very well. Luminous Snake is waking up and he's in another room. During this, our wonderful guest character, being played by Cass here, why don't you go ahead and set the scene of your little room?
Finally awake yet? I said, are you finally awake yet?
You don't have to repeat yourself.
Well, good. That's some bed that they strapped you in. Hope you've been comfortable.
About as comfortable as you could be at a 5-star hotel. And who are you supposed to be? My concierge for the evening?
You can say that, but if you need a name, you can call me Revolver Ocelot, and the specialist assigned to your predicament, if you like to say that. So, I'll give you a couple guesses as to why you're here and why I'm here, standing in front of you right now.
Well, let's see. Judging based on the fact that I'm strapped down to what I can only assume is a torture device, and the fact that it sounds like that I'm actually being catered to by the one and only Colonel Sanders himself, I can either assume it's either going to be a torture session or you're about to give me the recipe to the 11 herbs and spices. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be the latter. That's pretty much it.
Well, that's a shame. I was wanting to get the full picture before I rip it clean from your mind. You see, I like to take my time with one of my specialties. You could say it's a bit of a, how do you people call it nowadays? Fetish, I guess. Yes,
Wonderful.
It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, but, well, that's for you to worry, not me. It's only just you and I. And by the time we're through, hopefully, I'll get this information out of you.
Well, if the condition lasts longer than 4 hours, I recommend seeing a specialist then. At least that's what they say on the infomercials nowadays.
Believe me, I've tried. Now, shall we get started then? Machine that you're hooked up to, I wager delivers about 100 volts at the start. Then, increases with each and every second. So, I'm gonna put my finger on this little trigger right here, and we're gonna get started. Are you ready?
If I say no, will you actually hold off on it, or are you just going to do it regardless?
I'll give you a couple guesses.
Okay, Ryu, so here's how the torture is going to work. The first round of torture, Ocelot is going to roll 2d6, and you're going to take that much damage. And you're going to roll 2d6 and recover that much health. And it's going to work for 5 rounds, during which, in between each round, Ocelot's going to ask you a question. If you answer it, you'll get an additional +5 health. If you don't, Ocelot will add another dice to the roll. And by the way, Ryu, do not use weighted dice, or I'll know.
And I'll make it all the more sweeter, if he does.
All right. Round 1. Ocelot, roll your dice.
All right. Let's start with her simple, shall we? What's your name?
Oh, you didn't know? I'm goddamn Mickey from the House of Mouse.
Oh, really? You're a lot less jolly than I imagined.
You'd be surprised how often they let me go these days.
All right, and next question. Why are you here?
You get to roll 3 dice because he did not answer correctly.
Now, no, that ain't true. So, next question. Why are you here? What is your purpose right over here?
Love and peace and all that. Trying to save our glorious United States, isn't that what it's always about?
The way I figure, the United States as it is has grown weak over the years. These days, all you find are people looking at these little iPods and iPhones and all that, not really taking much attention to who they really are inside. So instead, they like to go on the internet webs and become something different to cater to the debaucherous sides, rather than embracing who they really are inside.
Funny, for once we actually agree on something.
That's more of a philosophical question for old geezers like myself.
I don't know. I suspect a little bit of truth to that.
Well, no shit. You got a bit of a philosophical side as well. I can respect that. Which, I guess, it's gonna hurt me a lot to do this more to you. But who knows? Maybe we might talk philosophy if you make it out alive. Let's continue, shall we? How much do you know about what's going on around here? And please be truthful for the sake of whatever vitality you have left in your struggling being.
Only as much as I was actually told beforehand, which, to be the fairest of fair, wasn't really goddamn much at all.
Oh, really? Maybe I might just increase the power right over here. And maybe I might get a little bit of a truth behind that lying sack of... Excuse me. What I meant to say, I was trying to get the truth out of your lying growing nose.
Oh, now we're talking.
Oh, yes.
All right, he's turning up the voltage. Instead of the D6s, he's now going to do D10s. And it is 5 D10s.
He's about to ride the lightning, boys! All right, then. What's your favorite game on your Steam library?
There's an online card game that I usually play on my off time. Every now and again, just takes the edge off. Relating back to a property owned by the Konami Corporation. For some reason, they decided to turn it from a tactile card game onto an online phenomenon. They call it Master Duel, but honestly, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. Honestly, not a bad hobby. I'd recommend it.
Oh, is that the card game that keeps, evolving its rules every generation or so? I can never quite wrap my head around the XCs or the pendulum summons and all that. It's a little too much for an old-timer like myself.
Oh, I can only just assume just how well-loved you were probably at Commander Night with planeswalkers running around.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I was actually quite good in my time.
All right, Ryu answered that truthfully. So that is 5 points of health recovered, and you do not get an increase in dice. Last and final question.
So, here's the question. One hard-boiled snake, and one very aquatic snake, and one who is a half-breed of the two are sent into a snake pit together to fight to the death. Which of these would become the more superior snake? Oh, it's not that hard. It's not even simple either. It's a little more of a philosophical question. I'm just trying to find out the kind of man you are.
Sorry. Couldn't exactly answer right away with all the volts going through my damn body. So if you would be kind as to just give me a second. If I had to take a guess, I would have to say it would honestly be the one that have aspects of both of them.
All right. Very good. I'll keep that into consideration. So, that was fun, don't you think? I very much love our little talks, especially when you're riding the lightning. But don't you worry, there'll be more fun later on. So you just have some rest.
And with that, a pair of guards will take our luminous snake off of the torture bed and drag his body into a cell. It's about an hour or two later when you're starting to come conscious. Nova and Magic Man, you're your communications with him have been restored shortly after the torture sequence. Basically, once he was thrown in the cell, you were able to start communicating again, but he wasn't responding until now. So, Ryu, you are waking up post torture. You are in pain.
Snake here.
Finally, we're able to get through to you. Colonel, I got him.
Thank Christ! Snake, what the hell was that out there?
In which regard?
Oh, my apologies for not being specific. The regard in which you completely failed in the operation we sent you in for.
No, I'm gonna give Snake credit here. He ran into Abrams, sir.
I don't give a good goddamn what you give him, civilian. Luminous Snake was given a job to maintain complete stealth on this operation, and instead, he lost it to some firebug.
That's the least of our worries, Colonel.
Goddamn right it is. I'm sensing that your body is completely shattered right now. What have they been doing to you?
Some goddamn old man had me hooked up to some kind of torture device just sending volts through my body. You're not gonna believe who the hell it was.
I've been having to be very open-minded about a lot of things today. Try me.
My torturer was goddamn Revolver Ocelot.
You're joking me.
Listen to the pain in my voice. Does it sound like I'm goddamn joking, Colonel?
It sounds like someone from Shadow Moses decided to show up in the middle of a stigmata center and torture you when last I checked you should have been wiped clean off the map.
So the question is, why the hell is he even here? He wasn't even in any of the briefings that you gave me on this.
We're gonna have to pull some intel on this. Snake, do you have any idea where you are in the stigmata facility?
Not a clue at the moment. Right now, I've found myself locked inside of a room. As soon as the communications from both of you were cut off, I lost oxygen. Got knocked the hell out. Honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't kill me right then and there. It would have been the perfect time for them to.
The things that worry me keep stacking and stacking and stacking. Well, seems the thing that you were accusing me of doing, Snake, is the thing that I'm starting to worry about my superiors right now.
Great. So now you know how I feel like being left in the dark. Colonel, I'm gonna level with you here, and I mean no bullshit behind this. Is there anything at all that I should know about? Because it sounds like that there is a much more going on than either of us even began to even understand before this started.
Snake, if there was anything that I could reveal to you right now, I would do it in a heartbeat. If there was anything that I can, I'd find any way to do it. But right now, I've given you everything. I'll see what I can do to recover more information, though. I'd hate to think that Revolver Ocelot's involvement was a clerical error that they forgot to inform us on, but if I can double-check with some contacts, I might be able to figure out what the hell they're doing here.
Any info that we can utilize is honestly going to help us in this regard. Ugh.
Completely agree. Magic Man, our snake is currently in captivity. I'm going to need you to figure out any possible way we can to get him out of there. I need to know if you have any technology that can pull someone into here so that we can get those cuffs unlocked. I need to know if we can shut down security protocols. I need to know if you've got a man on the inside that we can do to extract him. Anything to get him on his, well, feet's probably the bad term for a snake, but we need to get him out of this hellhole and back into action.
I never thought I'd actually miss the silly puns. Honestly, I needed that.
It's all we've got in this wild world.
I'm not sure I know of anybody we can call in at the moment. Perhaps if we can get... I might be able to help him a little bit, but we need to get access to a radio of some sort.
Oh? What you thinking?
I'm thinking, if Snake, how good are you at acting?
I don't know. I'm acting like I'm constantly giving a damn, so is that acting?
Well, they kept you alive. Maybe they want you alive.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm suggesting now?
You basically want me to go corpse.
If you can, at least for a couple minutes. They'd have to take you somewhere, and then you could perhaps ambush those who are coming in to check on you to get access to said radio.
You might also have some friends in the general vicinity. If they're not keeping you in solitary confinement, that means there's other cells, and that potentially means other inmates. You might be able to find some common ground.
Well, I'm by myself at the moment, but I'll keep an eye out. Magic Man, I need some info on Salamander. Something about that fight has me worried. Shrapnel Vulture was one thing. That guy was an absolute rookie. But the guy is something else entirely. He intentionally stood inside of a napalm flame and lit himself ablaze and it acted like nothing was phasing him.
All right. From the little bit I was able to research at the time, because I was able to, between losing contact with you and figuring out who was there. Inferno Salamander, also once known as Arthur Abrams. We talked about him in the dossier, but not a lot of information was available about him. He's a veteran. He's a very old veteran.
And also considers himself a bit of a religious zealot on top of it.
Yes, that's unfortunately one of his many problems. His obsession with fire. Especially because he likes to keep himself very much sealed in that suit of his.
Honestly, obsession is an understatement. Have you heard the way that he talks?
No, because unfortunately we lost communications.
Let me put it this way. He's basically going on like a mad father leading a cult. Honestly, he keeps talking about embracing the holy flame, how the people that subject themselves to his will thank him for having them be part of the holy fire or some shit like that.
Well, you have to remember, do you know which war had the most use of fire? Exactly. This old man's been around for a long time, and he's had a lot of attachment issues with his personal use of fire. Understand this. Because he's using that, he has to have a tank on him somewhere. That's the only way he could be able to feed such a weapon for long periods of time. You might be able to use that to your advantage.
Now that you mention it, I did see him carrying around a tank on his back when he was shooting out his flame.
Well, I mean, a good few shots to that, you might be able to disable him, if not outright kill him.
It's worth a shot.
With that in mind, though, I'll see what I can do from my side. Right now, their systems are in high alert due to my last break-in for you, so I'd have to see what I can do in other methods. I'll keep you updated with the old maps, and if there's any alterations, let me know.
But as for right now, you basically just want me to play dead?
I think that's the best option. Plus, it will probably get you access to some medical supplies if they try to resuscitate you.
Colonel, what do you think about this?
Honestly, I think it's the only plan we've got that puts the cards back into your hand. The only question now is, are you going to mess up with a random mook like you did with Inferno Salamander? Or are you going to rise above it this time?
Trust me. If I run into him again, he's not going to get the same drop on me twice. I could tell from the last fight that we had against him that my words were starting to get to him. A little bit more pressure, and I can get him to break.
I don't want trust, Snake. I need results. Colonel out.
And I've given you results already.
Bang, bang, bang. Hey, shut up in there, will ya? So, Ryu, buddy, pal, friendo, what is your game plan?
Nell, DM, amazing person, woman whom I respect and love with all of my heart. We're gonna play dead.
All right, how are you going to do it?
So what is all in this room right now?
Everything you see, a couple of empty boxes, but the boxes are sealed shut, they're welded shut, a table, and a chair.
Okay. Is there anything up on the ceiling?
There's a lamp, just like one of those halogen ones with like the long halogen bulbs. Normally it would have 3, but only holds 1.
All right. And is there any windows or visuals to see into this room by chance?
There is a slit in the door. It's at about eye level, and you can look out it.
What can I see outside the door?
So you can see anything in a straight line from coming out that door. If you are not sure, you may roll something to try to come up with ideas.
Yeah, let's let the dice decide. Let's roll for it.
The relevant stat for trying to come up with an idea is traditionally wisdom, because you're trying to find a way to put together what you have access to, rather than using intelligence to know something. So it will be a wisdom check.
And my modifier is +1. Okay. 15.
All right, so you have a couple of options available to you here to try to get out. You could try faking your death, and there's a couple ways you can do that. You can like just lie down on the floor and pretend like you're dead. You could potentially hide behind the bed to essentially make them think that you've broken out. You can collapse at the desk. For other methods, you could try aggravating the guard to come in and fight you, or you can try to see if there's a breakable wall somewhere. But if you're going to do that, I need you to roll me some observation.
That would be perception.
All right. We're going to fake our death. We're going to go with the collapsing at the chair moment.
And that would be some kind of performance roll.
Yep.
Okay, it's a +1 in performance. Hey, it's an 18.
Very good. What the hell? He's coming up behind to check on you.
Pop up CQC.
All right. You caught him flat-footed.
All right. Let's see this beautiful attack roll.
Righty. D20, here we go. Hey,
Nat
nat 20!
20.
Oh.
No
Nice.
one's doing it like Luminous Snake.
CQC. CQC.
CQC! CQC! Alrighty. And the attack roll. Magic Man, what am I rolling again?
So you are rolling a 1d6. You're actually rolling total 3d6 because of your sneak attack bonus. And that's going to be doubled whatever you roll for damage.
That is 10 double this 20.
All right. Explain how you killed him.
As he turns around to check on me, I quickly sneak around him, cover his mouth, and basically just chokehold, like just suffocate him without drawing much noise and attention. And just as he is about to pass out and go to sleep, neck crack. Do I find a radio on him?
Yeah, there is a radio.
All right. Calling the Magic Man.
Magic Man, how can I help you?
I've got access to a radio. Guards down and the door's open.
All right. Now that you have access to radio, you can probably take his clothing and try to pass off as him. But that access to the radio, you might be able to find the infirmary, especially if you're dragging someone dressed like you.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Get yourself patched up. You don't know what's going to be out in the future.
Roger. We're gonna go right ahead and switch into his switch outfits. Basically taking his place.
All right. Outfit is a little bit tight and it doesn't smell very nice.
I guess I'm coming out to really
Okay.
quick just to see if anyone is out there really quick.
You see a familiar face that is chained to the wall, blindfolded and gagged. Also, you see a box in the corner. This box does not appear to be sealed shut.
And nobody else.
Correct. As soon as he looks over, Nova, you can recognize through the visual feed who that is.
Colonel, are you seeing this?
Colonel here, and yes, I am. Looks like your little slip-up has ended up being a bit more of a benefit than we might have realized. Check in on him. Make sure he's okay. See if he's combat capable.
We'll see what I can do. Snake out.
Colonel out.
I'm gonna head on really quick just to check the room. I'm gonna check this box really quick.
It appears that's all your old equipment, plus a few extras.
A few extras including?
You find a couple of regular grenades, so 2 regular grenades, 3 landmines,
Ooh.
and a packet of C4.
Ooh. So 1 C4, 3 claymores. Got it. This door right down here, is there a little window to look outside other than this? Just like this door back here?
It looks like it's a door to the outside.
There's no window that lets me see outside?
No. I do mean literally outside.
Oh, gotcha. We're gonna go up to Jackal here. Well, you're looking the worst for wear. I'm gonna untape his mouth.
Ristretto, is that you?
Keep it down. Yeah, it's me.
God, how long has it been?
Long enough. What happened here?
Well, we were out in Nicaragua and my team decided to toss me out. Last thing I know, before being blindfolded, was sharp pain in the back of my head. And I've been here essentially ever since.
I'm gonna take a look at the back of his head.
There's no wound there. It's been a bit.
All right. About how long ago was this?
Week, maybe more. I don't know. It's lost track of time.
Are you able to move?
I think so. I'll need a minute. Look, I still have those nanomachines in me from when the original meeting. I can codec call you through them. My codec call number will be 120.55.
120.55. I'm gonna call the colonel and relay this to him. Colonel, you got that codec frequency?
Colonel here, loud and clear. Good to have you back, Jackal.
Good to be back, sir. I'd
Wow.
be careful out there, Ristretto. I don't know where we are, but it's definitely warm outside.
Colonel, do you want to fill him in?
I'll be giving Wild Jackal a sit rep while you go scout the area. Give him some time to recover, and we'll see what you can do together once he's back on his feet.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I don't know if Magic Man gave you the little bit of the sit rep earlier, but I'm currently disguised as one of the enemy's units right now. Gonna try to find the nearest infirmary I can to patch myself up before I can continue on with this.
Oh, don't worry. Even if I couldn't get your biometrics from the nanomachines right now, I could smell the uniform from here.
Jeez, and here I thought that smell-o-vision was about 50 years off.
The wild innovations of the American military.
Someone's been watching too much Futurama.
And someone's been watching a little too much House of Mouse.
What? That was a funny bluff and you know it. Did you see the look on his face of how pissed he was getting?
Its effectiveness does not preclude you from telling on yourself. Colonel out.
House of Mouse out.
So what is your game plan now?
We're gonna unshackle Jackal, get him down from there.
He's rubbing his wrists. But he does look a little bit weak for wear. So he's gonna be sitting down for a bit, and so he doesn't look like he's ready for action at the moment.
Take whatever time you need, but stay out of sight if you can, alright?
Roger, Wilco.
Also, I don't know if the Colonel told you yet, but current call sign for me on this mission is currently Luminous Snake.
Snake, huh? Good to know.
Alright. See you soon. Alright, we're gonna go out into the world.
Ryu, you have stepped out of the building into the hot desert sun, and you see essentially you're in a small building that's offshot from a much larger building. It is a good distance away from you, and you do see there is like essentially defensive barriers along the way up.
And you said it was basically desert as far as the eye can see, right?
Yeah, essentially you're in a small building in the offshoot near the main compound.
Well, there's the desert. Now, where exactly is the horse with no name? I'm gonna call into Colonel.
Colonel here.
I found a building in the distance. I'm not exactly sure if this is actually the same building that I was at before. Are you guys able to triangulate my position?
Let me pull some data from your biometrics. See if we can use that to clue us into where you're at.
Understood. What should I do for now? Hold my position or just head for that building in the distance?
Go ahead and scout out the area. The more you can tell us about your surroundings, the better we'll be able to line it up with known information. And if we're lucky, your movements aren't being jammed too much. We can't use the Soliton, but maybe your position now versus your position in the future might be used to help figure out where you're at.
Understood. Snake out.
Colonel out.
Alright, we're gonna head on.
Okay, as you start to leave the area, you hear a rumbling sound.
What the hell?
Ryu, you may make a reaction to duck for cover if you wish.
I would like to.
Okay. Alright, and I wonder who's piloting this thing. So as you duck for cover, a shell goes flying behind you, and these boxes right here all explode. I think it's time for initiative.
Oh, great.
You really didn't think you were going to get out of a Metal Gear game without a tank battle, did you?
I wasn't expecting one immediately after I was tortured. Oh, wonderful. Great.
Hey, at least it was the initiative. At least it was an initiative check.
Scorn, it's your turn. You are in the cannon slot for this tank.
Okay. Well, he's currently hiding, correct?
He is currently under full cover.
Let's just launch an attack in his general direction then. See if we can rattle some bones.
You fire the round. This crate is destroyed. There's a huge impact on the side of the building. It is also slightly on fire.
Ooh. I like that last part the most.
Of course you would, you damn pyromaniac.
It's going to take you another round after this to reload.
Okay.
Calling in the Magic Man and Colonel.
Magic Man here.
We got a problem. I'm under fire by a damn tank.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not just any tank. You've got yourselves an M1 Abrams over there.
An Abrams? You mean like the flamethrower dude?
I'm starting to think that Stigmata might have a sense of humor.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Either that or they're high on their own supply. So, any ideas?
Well, your normal sidearms are going to be next to useless against that thing. Armor's way too thick. You're going to have to find some way to roll those grenades underneath and disable the treads.
From the visual feed, he did just pick up some C4. He has those and some landmines he might be able to do if he can get it to follow him.
Well, then you better make damn good use of them.
Out of curiosity, how long does it take for one of those shells to fire?
Under normal circumstances, I would say that you've got somewhere in the realm of 15 to 20 seconds on a fully manned tank. If it's just Abrams on there, I'd expect it would take longer if Abrams was a normal human being. I wouldn't give it longer than 6 seconds between shots, just to be safe. The good news is that if you can disable the thing, it'll be like shooting fish in a barrel. I expect he's not going to be able to make good use of any of his sidearms while he's inside of a cockpit for that thing.
No kidding. So it's either I toss a grenade or try to make a dash for it to try to plant the C4.
That sounds about like your best bet.
And now each of these squares is 5 feet.
These ones are going to be 10.
10, 20, 40, 50, 80. Oh my god. So the 90 would put me right here then.
It also could put you, just for context, right here.
For cover, right.
It's the driver's turn.
Oh god!
So it's 20 feet. Alright, that's as far as it can go. Now it's your turn.
We're gonna dash.
Scoring, you do have to spend this turn reloading.
Yep. Is the sound legible to him as he hears the heavy slug loading into the cannon?
I would say yeah.
Just the Well, boy, on the field of battle once again, huh?
Oh, this guy.
This one should be way more fun for us. You see, I don't have a nagging in my ear to tell me to take you in alive this time. Right, Snake?
He intentionally knows that my name is Snake. Wait, what?
He called you Snake.
What's the matter, boy? Cat got your tongue?
One thing at a time.
Well, soldier to soldier, let's make this a bloody battle for the glorious flame. And that'll be it for me.
Alright. Tank's turn. Boop. Boop.
Colonel, you heard that, right?
Yeah, he's got your moniker down a little too quickly.
I never even said it once during our last encounter. How the hell did they get a hold of it?
Remember who was interrogating you. If anyone has the capability to figure out anything from any service agency, it's Ocelot.
Even with that, though, I didn't even say a damn thing.
I don't think you need to. He saw you. If he has any kind of contacts here in the American military, he probably could have tapped any kind of contact he had and figured out who you were.
One problem at a time, then. On this tank, what would you say is the weakest point to try to target?
The underside is always the best place for tanks like this. It's pretty dangerous, on top of the fact that it has that gigantic cannon on top. If they decide to pop out of the top, there should be a mounted machine gun that'll provide covering fire, preventing you from getting too close. It'll be a risk, but if you can plant any kind of explosive underneath it, you can do some serious damage.
It's gonna take a little bit of a risk, but I think I can get it done.
Alright, do what you can. I'll see what I can handle on my end. Colonel out.
Snake out. Snake here.
Snake. It's Jackal. I hear a tank outside.
Yeah, he's got me pinned down.
If I remember correctly, you can usually take out a tank tread quite easily with a couple of claymores. That should leave it open for you to roll a grenade right down the barrel. Easiest way to take one out, if I recall.
Sounds about right. You want to tell me about the proper application of a claymore again?
My best bet, load it and throw it at the creds. It'll grind it up and cause it to explode.
So what you're saying is to maintain my position and throw the claymore directly at the treads.
If you think you can reach it from there,
It is a risk, but I'm probably gonna have to give it a go.
yeah, that you'll need to get up close. Best of luck either way. Jackal out.
Snake out. Out of curiosity, am I able to jump on top of the tank?
In theory,
Okay, you say in theory. That has me scared. I should have asked for the range on the claymore, but hey, it's okay.
Claymore's got not a very long range. It's how far you can throw it that's the problem here.
How much did they weigh?
I'm gonna say 10 feet, so they can you'll be able to do the one square that it's in.
Okay.
So remember, each of these squares is 10. So Saggle, what's his throwing distance?
Generally based on a strength score. So if I take a peek at his strength score, with a good roll, he can easily throw maybe 50 feet tops. Especially if we're talking something heavy like a claymore.
You would only be able to get up front. I'm not even sure that would be very well done to get the tank treads from where you're at.
Now here's an even better question in terms of like the tank cannon. Doesn't need to shoot out a specified distance away from it.
20 feet at least. So the 20 feet within range of the cannon does not attack.
Got it. That's all I need to know. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I'm about to pass, we're going to set a claymore right at this square right here.
Here?
Yeah. And then moving out this way, this would put me still out of range of it and also out of range of the cannon.
Okay. And that's your turn?
I do believe that is all the actions that I can currently take at the moment.
Well,
Okay.
That's not terrifying at all.
I just had that battlefield moment where like the cannon just goes back and forth. Like, no, don't you do it.
So yeah, I'm unable to shoot him with the cannon, correct?
Correct.
Do I have like a slot that I can do something out of?
You can pop your head out the top.
Okay. I'll pop my head out the top. There's nothing to fear.
Okay, so that counts as your movement.
And do I have to use... There's a Gatling gun up here, correct?
There is a chain gun, or you can use your flamethrower.
That's what I was about to ask.
Good to see you again, boy. How you been doing? You holding up well? You got no time to talk to me anymore? Disappointing. You were so witty.
And I'll start to aim the flamethrower at him, being ready to attack him.
Be blessed by flame, boy.
And I let roar the fire.
Okay. At this point, I think Ryu has to make a save throw to get out of the way.
Reflex save.
DC 17, baby.
Oh boy. That is 13 plus 9, which is 22.
Yeah, that's more than 17.
So you shoot the flames over him as he ducks underneath. That being said, it does slightly start to singe your uniform.
Man, grilled guard.
I wouldn't say that uniform looks very good on you anyways. I much prefer the other one.
And that's it for me. That's all I can do.
Alright, so the tank driver is going to try to move. No dice. The claymore goes off. Boom. The tank treads are spinning a bit, but it looks like they still have the tread and traction. And it's starting to try to turn the whole tank towards you. Almost like it's going to try to roll you over. Turning motion is its action this turn.
Okay.
A fall.
Alright. It is your turn.
Right. Snake here.
Snake, get rid of the C4. Someone remotely activated it.
What?
Someone remotely activated it.
It's at that point, Ryu, you realize that your backpack has been beeping for the last little while.
Can I throw 2 C4 at the same time?
You could use... I mean, you could use a full round action to attack, but that's up to you if you don't want to move this turn.
Toss the whole damn bag at him.
Yeah, but if I tossed the whole damn bag at him, I would lose all of my equipment.
We started from scratch before. We can do it again. Maybe.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, you said the C4 specifically.
Yes.
Not the Claymore.
Just the C4.
I am going to toss the C4 at Salamander.
That's an attack roll. That's going to be using your ranged attack. So
that is a D20. Oh my god.
What's your bonus?
Plus 10, so that was a 7? Okay.
yeah, he
No,
hits.
no. Oh wait, no, that was a 3 plus a 10. That's a 13. Never mind.
Yep. Yeah.
That still
That's-
hits.
That still hits.
You have to roll a 1 or 2 to miss me. I have a 13
Oh my God.
AC.
Oh my
His
god.
AC is low enough. His AC is low enough. Plus the fact that he's in that armor, his ability to dodge or protect himself from stuff like that is basically nil. He's relying purely on damage reduction.
Scorn, I want you to roll me a d20, please.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna run behind these trucks right here.
The C4 is stuck to your chest plate.
Wonderful.
All right, and then you're ducking for cover for you?
You said you wanted to be embraced by the holy flame, right? You gave me that gift the last time that we met. So why not return the favor?
I knew I liked you, Snake. I like you a lot.
I want to start walking towards him. I want to get out of the tank fully.
You blessed me with a gift here. It'd be a shame if I didn't share it. I do have a question, though. Before we tear each other apart truly, I've always found it respectful to ask for a man's real name. One of us is gonna die here today, right? So what does it matter? I'm sure they've already told you my name, but it's Arthur C. Abrams.
And why exactly would my real name interest you?
Soldier's soldier. One of those things. Come on. Humble an old man.
Fine. Creature.
Strong name, Mr. Creature. Be baptized by flame.
as I launch the flamethrower again.
Save!
Oh, jeez. I really shouldn't have done that.
What's the total?
That's an 11.
That's a fail. I'll roll my
Yeah.
damage. 4d6.
Alright. Your camo is also burned off.
15
That's fair.
fire as you're caught aflame.
Only live rounds, boy. Take me out, if you can.
Oh, shit.
And be blessed.
Alright. And that's your turn?
That is it.
Alright. Tank driver's turn. Okay. Ryu, it's your turn?
No one is on the minigun, is there?
No, not that you can see.
And he said it was 10 movement to get on top of the tank?
Yep.
All right. Live rounds, huh? Allow me to oblige, Mr. Abrams. Okay, hold on, just really quick. Jesus, I know you and me ain't been on the best of terms as of lately. Let this fucking work.
You're praying to the wrong god, boy.
That's why I said we ain't been on the best of terms. But, all right, you see Snake jump up to aim to get onto the minigun.
Clever.
Alright, so that's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, well, the only attack I have is my flamethrower, so
Can you do that as an opportunity attack?
I don't know in this case, because it's a save.
I'm gonna say no. We could try to hit him with it.
Yeah, like with the butt of it.
No, I'll just let him. I won't even try.
Okay.
Like his gumption.
Would these trucks be in the way?
Yep.
I am in some cover.
Now, here is the real question. The explosive round has already been loaded in the tank, hasn't it?
Yep.
We hopping in the tank, baby!
It's a risk, though.
Okay. Okay. You can make a strength save to see if you can essentially knock the guy out, because he moved the tank and for his other action moved up into the seat to fire the cannon.
All right.
All right, you were able to do it. So you drop down. Essentially, you boot him in the head and kick him out of the seat.
All right, and then we're gonna aim the cannon directly at Abrams. You wish to go up in your holy fire? Let's give you a cremation worth remembering. We're gonna aim the cannon directly at his position, and we're gonna fire the round.
Okay.
16.
Now the C4 goes off. By the way, this is what you would have ended up taking if you didn't throw out that bomb.
35.
Well, looks like that luck has run its course. Snake! Sorry, creature. Look at me.
And the mask destroyed from the enclosure. And underneath, you can see what is already a pretty burnt man.
Thanks for the fight. Go give them hell.
Your fight's over, you pyromaniac.
And with that, we're going to wrap up this episode.